roll the clip and run it back. I'm really like that. I'm really not friendly. I need my credit. Niggas hate that. I need the numbers. I need the data.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are making SANRIO characters as Sims. I know I've been going for 2 weeks, but you know, life be life, and it's time to get back into the game, so I am going to be posting more, so stay tuned. But let's get into these characters. Of course, the first character is Hello Kitty. She is a cheerful and happy girl with a heart of gold. Hello Kitty can bake delicious cookies, but she loves Mama's apple pie even more besides cookies. She likes cookies, baking, and her best friend, twin sister, Mimi. Hello Kitty is a little cat girl that was born on November 1st, 1974. They're old, which I did not know that. I thought they were kids. She lives in the suburbs of London with her parents. Hello Kitty owns a Persian cat named Charmy Kitty. She is an obedient white cat who likes shiny things. Hello Kitty is very energetic, bright, and friendly. She loves exploring the world with her friends and is never afraid or shy to try things. Hello Kitty's hobbies include traveling, music, reading, making new friends, and eating cookies that Mimi and her mother bakes. Hello Kitty likes tea parties and exploring. Her dream is to have all the apples in the world in the future. Hello Kitty came out really cute. She's not my favorite, but she's not that bad either. And I'm just going to talk to you how I made her. So for her hair, I knew I wanted to give her white hair since I didn't make none of their skin colors white, because all of them are white except for Pompompurin, and I didn't want to make them white. That's boring. So I made her hair white, and I knew I wanted to give her a short bob, so I chose this hairstyle, and I really like how it looks on her. And then for her bow, I know I put her exact bow in here, but it obviously wasn't in here, so I just gave her this bow, and it matches pretty well. It's not her bow, but it's still red and it's a bow. For her makeup, I didn't want to do too much. Of course, I wanted to give her blush, like a lot of blush, and then I gave her red lipstick. I also really like the eye color that I chose for her, and I feel like she would have brown hazel eyes, so that's what I gave her. I didn't want to give them all black eyes, you know, because they all got black eyes, so wanted to be different. And for her outfit, at first I was going with overalls, and I wanted to do a yellow sweater, but it didn't look right together. So I just gave her jeans, and I kept this yellow cardigan. She has like so many outfits to go off of, and I feel like I wanted to do the yellow shirt instead of red, because I didn't want to do red. I wanted to do yellow, and I really like how she came out. Overall, she's cute. The next character is Kuromi, and she is a rabbit. She likes writing in her diary, cooking, and making friends. She can be described as mischievous, cute, tomboy, girly, playful, and caring. 4 things that she like are romantic short stories, food and meat, black, hot pink, and purple, and making mischief. Although she may look tough and punk, she is actually very girly and is attracted to good-looking guys. Kuromi enjoys writing in her diary and is hooked on romantic short stories. Despite her villainous nature, Kuromi is mostly into food and even cooks. Let's just say Kuromi is the punk tomboy counterpart to my Melody. And they both have a friendly rivalry. When it came to making Kuromi, I knew I wanted her to be a black girl because I just feel like she would be black if she was human. For her hair, I gave her purple hair, and the hairstyle was 2 twisted ponytails. And since she was a black girl, I wanted to give her like black texture hair, but I didn't like none of the hairstyles, and plus I needed a hairstyle that would look good with her ears that I gave her. For her makeup, I wanted to give her really dark eyeshadow with bold eyeliner, so that's what I did. And I gave her purple blush. And for her lips, I can't remember, I think they were red or like close to pink lip gloss, and I really like how that looked on her. I didn't want to do too much with her makeup, but I still wanted it to be a lot, if you know what I mean. Since her favorite colors are black, hot pink, and purple, I made her eyes purple. And for her outfit, I gave her a purple cutout shirt, and then I gave her black sleeves, a black jean skirt, and some fishnets with knee-high purple boots and these spike things that go around her leg. I don't know what they're actually called, but now that I'm looking at her, I wish I would have made the shirt and the boots pink, because she wears black and pink more than black and purple, and I wish I would have did that with more of her outfit. But it's fine, I still feel like it's her. And it was also hard for me to pick a blush. I don't know why I took so long picking blushes, but it be taking me a long time to pick their blush, because sometimes too bright, gotta bring the opacity down, you just gotta make it look good. And it took me a long time to make her outfit. So she's probably the longest I spent on out of all these characters. I also gave her one little tattoo on the right side of her chest. I wanted to give her more, but there was no point because she had on sleeves and you wasn't going to be able to see them. And I wanted to give her a nose ring, but I think her nose was too big, so the nose rings were not like in her nose, if you know what I mean. The next character is My Melody, which is my favorite character that I made in today's video. So comment down below which character is your favorite. My Melody is Hello Kitty's best friend. She's a Japanese white rabbit. When she debuted during 1975, she was portraying Little Red Riding Hood in her version of the classic fairy tale. That is why she wears a pink hood that covers her ears, often having a bow or flower on her right side. She is a very honest, good-natured girl. Her favorite food is almond pound cake. She was born on January 18 in the magical forest of Maryland, the home to many of her friends. My Melody came out so cute. Like when she has on all her stuff and you see her at the end of her clip, yeah, she is so cute. I knew I wanted to make her light skin, and I knew I wanted to give her vitiligo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I feel like it looks so good on her. And at first I wasn't going to give her vitiligo. I was just going to give her freckles. But I'm like, no, we should just give her vitiligo. I actually never made a sim with vitiligo. She's my first character and it looks good on her. Like so freaking good. I think my Melody would have blonde hair if she was human, so I gave her blonde curly hair, and they were in two puffballs. Not puffballs, they were in two pigtails, like half up, half down. And it's so cute on her. And I really didn't like the ears that I chose for her, but they're still her ears, but I wanted her exact ears. I couldn't find them, and I think I did find them, but they were locked on Patreon, and we're not doing all that. So I just gave her these ears. It still matches with her ears, but I wanted to give her her real ears, you know. For her makeup, I wanted her makeup to stay very light. I didn't want to do nothing dark, so I gave her a very light pastel pink eyeshadow, and I gave her eyeliner, but I made it brown instead of black, and then I turned the I turned the brightness up so it can be very light. And for her lips, I gave her this peachy light pink lip gloss, and it's so freaking cute. And then her eyes, oh my god, the eyes are like, yes, so that's my favorite thing about her eyes. For her outfit, I wanted to give her a dress, but the dresses that I was looking at and putting on her, I feel like she wouldn't wear those type of dresses, and I didn't want her to wear that because I didn't like it. So I just gave her a jumpsuit and made the inside pink, and then the sweater was white. That kind of matches with her character anyway because her skin color is white, and then her little hoodie thing is pink. So, and then I just gave her some pink pumps, and they had white bows on it, but you couldn't see it. And I gave her bow earrings, they were pink, and then a bow necklace. And overall, she is so cute. This is why she is my favorite character. I really like how I did her. I'll be so proud of myself when I make a real good sim. I'm like, oh my god, I did that. The next character is Cinnamoroll. He was born on March 6th on a cloud far up in the sky. And yes, I know Cinnamoroll is a boy, but you already know, if you know me, I make boy sims as girls in The Sims 4. You should already know that, girl, so don't be mad that I made Cinnamoroll as a girl, okay? Cinnamoroll is a puppy who has a fluffy white body, bright pink cheeks, sky blue eyes, and a tail that resembles a cinnamon roll. Cinnamoroll is shy but friendly and always wants to help out friends when they need it. He works at Cafe Cinnamon and sometimes sleeps on customers' laps. Cinnamoroll's favorite food is warm, fresh cinnamon rolls. Of course. His personality says that he's shy, so I want to make her face look like she was shy. If Cinnamoroll was a human and Cinnamoroll was a girl, I feel like she would have ginger hair. Like, she would be a natural ginger. So yes, I gave her ginger hair, and then they're like braided box braids, and they were curly at the end. So I'm like, yes, we gotta do those. And of course, I gave her his ears, and then I made the blue a little different from his blue. I think it's a little darker, yeah, because his blue is like light. I gave her freckles because I feel like Cinnamoroll will have freckles. And for her makeup, I gave her light blue eyeshadow, and I gave her pink blush. It's red right now, but I changed it later on. And for her lips, I think I gave her pink lip gloss. For her outfits, I gave her a crop long sleeve blue stripe shirt, and I gave her a blue skirt with some white fishnets, and they were like flowery fishnets, not just regular. I was going to give her like white, just regular tights, but I wanted to do something different with the tights. And then I gave her knee-high snow blue boots. Overall, I'll say that Cinnamoroll is my second favorite character. The next character is Pompompurin. He is a golden retriever dog character first introduced in 1996. Pompompurin was born on a sunny day on April 16. He is a good-natured golden retriever dog who lives in his own basket at his owner's house. Pompompurin loves eating food, which explains why he's one of the chubbiest SANRIO characters. His favorite food is cream caramel pudding. His name has purin in it, which is for pudding in Japanese. He loves sleeping and has a very goofy lifestyle. He loves to play with friends and hopes he can be friends with you. When it came to making Pompompurin, I didn't have no type of way of how I wanted to make him. I wasn't even going to make him as a sim because I just didn't want to, but I decided to do it. And I'm really happy that I did because I really like how she came out. When it came to choosing a hairstyle or an outfit, I didn't have like what I wanted her to wear, but I knew I wanted her to have blonde hair, not blonde, I say it's like dirty blonde and curly loops. So I gave her this hairstyle, and I didn't want to give her the regular ears. I wanted to give her the hat because he does wear a hat. So I gave her this brown hat because his hat is brown. For the makeup, gave her yellow eyeshadow because he's yellow, so I wanted to put yellow into the sim. And then I added this brown lip liner and gave her lip gloss overlay. I feel like it looks good on any like bare matte lips, and then you just add the lip gloss overlay. It makes the lips look 10 times better, okay? For her eyes, I was going to give her yellow eyes, but that was just doing too much, so I just gave her plain brown eyes, and the eye color looks good on her. For her outfit, I gave her this brown and yellow dress, and I didn't even have to scroll down to look for it. It was just right there. And then I gave her some brown socks with yellow shoes, and then some brown nails, and that's pretty much it. But this is the end of the video, so make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.